Hello guys, recently I did a video on changing thermal pads and thermal paste for Asus Strix 5700xt, and you can see that video in the top right corner. I was able to get a significant decrease in both core temperature and memory temperature, and you can see this card running now. It is like 53 degrees on core and 90 degrees on the memory at 54% fan. What I will do today is try some modification. That is to connect two heat sinks, one from the one that's covering the memory to the one that's covering the core with 2mm thermal pads. As I found out recently that this might help decrease the memory temperature by substantial 15 to 20 degrees. So I will now open the card and do this. Let's see. So this is the card. It's very big and heavy. So I will open it now and see how to improve the cooling, if it can be improved, and where should I put the pads. So let's speed up this. This is impossible to clean properly. It's just smooshing all over the place. So just so you know, when you use G-lid or G-lid, whatever it's pronounced, thermal pads, and if you want to replace them again, this is the thing you will see. I tried washing it with soap, I tried using alcohol, nothing works, so I will just use it as it is. So now I will peel off these things and measure the distance to see the thickness of thermal pads that I need to use. So I measured the thickness. It should be 2mm, and the size of the thermal pads is 50 times 15. 3 pieces of that. Actually, its size should be 50 times 48, but I didn't want to cut those 2mm, so I will have to cut around the thing here. I first removed the stickers that were here, so first remove that, and then 3 times 50 times 15. And the last one I will put on the heat sink. Here. I had some spares I put on this part here as well, but I think this should be enough. And now I will cut the thermal pads for the memory to replace it, because I removed the old ones. So I did something very stupid. I didn't charge my phone before starting recording this, and the phone shut down midway filming the assembly of the GPU. But luckily you have the other video where I did this before, again top right corner, and you can see there how to assemble the card. And the card is now assembled, so I will put it back in, actually I will not put it in the Windows PC, I will put it back in my HiveOS rig. So I'm expecting some things to be different, but regarding the memory temperature, which was the goal of this video, I expect to be like 15-20 degrees less if this worked. So let's see. And here we are. This is the GPU I was fixing. It's Asus. I added it to my 5700xt rig, and as you can see, the memory is 66 degrees and the core temp is 47. To be honest, I think it's a bit cooler where I place the GPU now, so we can add 5 degrees on these values, but that still means that this thing worked. Adding these 2mm thermal pads between the two heatsinks dropped the memory temperature by, well, almost, I mean, here it's more than 20 degrees, more than almost 25 degrees, but I think if I put it back in the computer case where it would be around 70, 71 degree memory, which is still 20 degrees. As you can see here, it's almost my coolest memory. The only one that's cooler is, of course, Nitro Plus, that has great coolers. But it's actually running lower memory. I actually increased the memory. It was 900 before in Windows, now it's 912. Still running good. You can see here the rig has been running for 20 something minutes, stable, and the power consumption is really low. I love this new ARM mode of teamredminer. You can check my video on it in the top right corner, there is a link. And that's it, guys. Please share, subscribe, like, and if you want you can join my Discord channel if you have some questions, and see you next time. Bye bye.